can find the glacial spellbook.
Yeah, and we're going to be playing as Hermione for a little bit longer than we did with Ron and Harry in the other rooms. Yeah, so this challenge is actually not so difficult. I mean, as you can probably tell, Hermione is actually going to be the one that's going to get the glacial spellbook. Okay, push that. Yeah, so there's actually two ways that you can move this. You either push it, or you shoot your spell at it. And since I have to make the block go all the way around, I will try to cut it out or something, so that way it doesn't get repetitive for you. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of something else that I can comment about without actually going into tutorial lane and such. Thanks, cutscene. I wanted to know what the heck that does. Yeah, so, I mean, despite some of the flaws that this game has, which is like repetitive gameplay or even some lagging or even at times the characters are hard to control, this is still a good game. In fact, it is a good sequel. I mean, personally for me, I like Chamber of Secrets better than this game, but I just can't help but deny that this game is somewhat better than Chamber of Secrets. I mean, for the fact that you get to control as more characters, but also for the fact that there's more interesting gameplay mechanics and updated visuals to Hogwarts. I mean, in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, shut up. In both the Chamber of Secrets and the Sorcerer's Stone, the game is pretty basically set up. Like, Hogwarts is pretty set up pretty basically. As you can actually tell, even in this game, it's basically set up. And when Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets came out, it pretty much captured the exact same look from Sorcerer's Stone, except actually gave it, you know, more of an edge to actually make you be able to continue the game, but at the same time actually give it, you know, something more unique and different. Although one thing I will say is that if you do play the GameCube version of Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, you will notice that when you go to the Hogwarts grounds, you can walk all over the place in the Sorcerer's Stone, but for some reason in the Chamber of Secrets, you're kind of restricted from the Hogwarts grounds. And what I mean by that is that you take shortcuts to get to places, and if you want to go anywhere in Hogwarts, you gotta fly around with a broom. And apparently that was the unique thing with the other versions, like the PlayStation 2 version and the Xbox version, is that apparently you could explore Hogwarts in the Chamber of Secrets, like explore the Hogwarts grounds, and for some reason in the GameCube version you don't, and that's just really, really odd. But regardless of that little downside for the GameCube version, I still like Chamber of Secrets regardless, and I do still really like this game. I mean, some of the gameplay mechanics, as I said before, does get repetitive, but it is still pretty dang good. Especially for a licensed game, and usually licensed games aren't really that good. Yeah. So yeah, Hermione will be learning the majority of the spells in this. So yeah, this frozen ice cap, I mean, what the heck is Professor Lupin thinking? Or what the heck is the school thinking? Putting these kids in these death traps? I mean, what's going to be next? They're going to put them straight in fiery hell or something like that? I need to learn to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, so we're pretty much in a little bit of a hell spot, and there's passages down below. Let's see if we can enter one of them. Yeah, so apparently hanging off the edge in the lava... Why did you sneeze? It's not frozen anymore. So yeah, we got Glacius, and... Oh, geez, this control is actually inverted. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to change the options so that way those controls are inverted. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. That's much more better. Yeah. So, for enemies that later on, we get... Oh, cool. Flying torch. How you doing, Flying Torchy? Torchy. Torchy. Hey, Torchy, you want to actually feel what it's like getting cold? Oh, okay. He didn't like that very much. I'm sorry. Hi, Torchy. Hey, Torchy. So what do you guys do when you're cold? I mean,
Great.
You're not really on fire, so do you have to be on fire in order to be alive or something like that? Hey, Torchy. Torchy. Where did Torchy go? Oh, you hiding behind a pillar? Whoa, whoa. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna... Oh, god damn it. Come on. Oh, geez, these guys are actually quite difficult. Never underestimate torches. Yeah, take that. Hey, Torchy, you see what happened over there? Yeah, don't mess with me. Hopefully we don't have to face off against any more torches, because that was kind of weird. So yeah, now the place actually became much more harder than it did before. So it's not like a glacier place. I mean, after we get the glacier spill, it obviously means that this place has to become a hell spawn. Okay, I think I was much more better with the inverted controls for some reason. Okay, for some reason, that didn't change a thing. Did I even set it right? I don't know. I'll just keep it that way, I guess.
Nice one.
Lupin, why did you keep it in one of the challenges? Why couldn't you keep that in your own classroom? So yeah, I'm not sure if I actually did go into detail on this or if I did go off topic, but one thing that has pretty much thrown people off in terms of this game is pretty much the whole idea of like these challenges and such. And one thing I do understand that. I mean, it is actually quite a weird mechanic to actually, you know, put these kids in like all these daily challenges and such. I mean, obviously Hogwarts wouldn't do that. And for those of you of an outsider's point of view or don't understand Hogwarts, which makes me wonder why you're watching this, are probably like, wait, what do you mean too dangerous? I mean, I've watched all the Harry Potter movies and they had a bunch of insane stuff. I mean, what do you mean they're quite insane? I mean, they're insane enough, having like the basilisk and such. Okay, well that was because that was set up by Salazar Slytherin. Okay, well what about the dangerous stuff with a Boggart? Okay, a Boggart is not too dangerous, really. I mean, it just represents whatever you fear. I mean, I guess it can affect you, but not as much as the actual being itself. And the thing is that a lot of people seem to actually mistake for the fact that, you know, the dangers that come to Hogwarts happen because of the plot that it's following, not because that's what the school actually has. And, you know, the reason why there's some dangerous stuff during the classroom is because, well, let's face it, even in the Muggle world we do some dangerous stuff. Like, I mean, don't we have to follow safety rules in like foods class? Don't we have to follow safety rules in like wood shop, metal shop, automotive if you have that in your school? Like, don't we have to follow all these safety regulations and all that to make sure no one gets hurt? I mean, it's really no different. And for some reason, that seems to be overlooked. But the thing is that in terms of like, you know, this game, I mean, it works in the medium that it's in, and that's why I think in terms of having all these dangerous elements, it works. I mean, all these challenges are clearly not in the book, and it's not in the movie. But the reason why it works... Get down there. The reason why it works in terms of... Oh, I get it, I'm too high. I mean, the reason why it works in terms of a video game is because the purpose of a video game is to put yourself at a challenge through the main character. And therefore, like... I mean, if the video game pretty much just followed the movie exactly, step by step, then it would get pretty boring because there's not too much, you know, action and danger that you have to embark on. I mean, some people could argue against that, but there really isn't. I mean, if you really do watch the Harry Potter movies, most of the danger actually comes in the later part of the film. I mean, maybe with the exception of the last, I don't know, 3 films, but the thing is that a lot of people seem to overlook the fact that it's just the medium that video games are in. I mean, take like theater or Broadway musicals, for example. I mean, the medium for like some sort of Broadway musical, how do I get out of here, is to, oh wait, I have to defeat one more enemy, is like one thing that, like, if you went to a musical or a theater or something, you probably have asked yourself, why the heck are they actually, like, overacting? Why the heck are they overprojecting? Well, the reason why it works in theaters is because, you know, an actor has to really emote and really project in order for the audience in the back row to hear them, as well as feel the emotion that the character is going through. That's why they project so much. And it just seems odd to us because we're so used to film or video games. Like, we're so used to that medium that we don't realize that that's a thing that's welcome in theaters. But when it comes to film, that is kind of odd. I mean, when you expect, like, the challenges in this, you can't expect it in the film because they gotta follow the book exactly. And of course, Lupin couldn't resist trying to kill us more. God damn it. So therefore, in the video game, it does have to stay true to the book and even the visual that the movie tries to present. But in terms of, like, you know, a video game, the challenge is to put you through a challenge through the main character. And that's pretty much the purpose of a video game. I mean, take, like, you know, a Super Mario game, for example. Like, you have to, like, stomp on Goombas, kick Koopa shells, or collect coins or power-ups to help you proceed in this game. And hey, that's kind of what this game actually does. It makes you go through a bunch of stuff that, for some reason, just doesn't seem to work because, well, like for example, what was I talking about? In terms of, like, a video game and such, oh, god damn it. I mean, like, in a Super Mario game, shit. Okay, I really need to focus. But in terms of a Super Mario 64 game, you got all these collectibles and all that. And that's kind of the same with this game. You got beans, you got, you know, spell books to capture, you got quests to complete. And that's something that, of course, is, like, for the most part, not in the book. Or heck, even the movies. But the reason why it kind of works in this medium is because that's what a video game is for. To actually put you at a greater challenge and all that. I mean, that's the purpose of what a video game does, is actually, you know, put you at a greater challenge. So therefore, if the Super Mario world was actually done in a story, or if it was done in a movie, it probably would, for the most part, it wouldn't have those video game mechanics. Like, it wouldn't have Mario going through levels, it wouldn't have Mario picking up coins, it wouldn't have Mario doing power-ups, or it wouldn't have Mario facing off against a bunch of Koopas or Goombas for the most part. And that's because, in terms of a video game, that's the type of medium it's in. So, therefore, having the characters go through a bunch of death traps as a school class thing, it makes much more sense in terms of the medium that, you know, video games are in. Yeah, so now this guy's pretty angry, so he creates force fields from his foot. God damn it, I can't see a damn thing! What am I doing? I can't see a damn thing. Let me see if I can defeat him. And there we go, we're done. Good job, Hermione. Ron and Harry probably did absolutely nothing throughout that entire fight. Here, guys, learn the glacial spell so you can help us with it. There we go, so we're done facing off that boss, which means we're done this level. But yeah, that's pretty much the theory that I have with video games. The reason why it works is because that's the medium, to put like characters through challenges, even if it doesn't make sense to the story or the characters that have them go through this situation. So if the Super Mario Brothers was done in a movie, like, of course not the crappy 1993 version, it wouldn't have it like a video game. It would adapt the world faithfully,
Well done, Harry.
but not have them go through like something like a video game with collectibles and stuff.
Points for Gryffindor.
Yay!
That is all for today. Class dismissed.
These guys did everything while I explained
Can you show me
gibberish
how
to
you
you
make the
guys.
Dementor back off?
I don't pretend to be an expert at fighting Dementors, Harry, but I'll try and help. But not right now. I have a lot to do, and I chose a very inconvenient time to fall ill. I will get a message to you when I'm feeling better.
Foreshadowing.
Come on, Harry. It's potions next.
Yay! I love potions with Snape. I mean, that's my most favorite class in the world. Yeah, so we have like one chest up here, and apparently Lupin put a chest right in front of the door because I guess he doesn't want to actually have students walk in and see him as a naked werewolf. I mean, he's probably in there just, you know, hogging on that potion that Snape gives him all the time. Like, apparently in the book, it actually explains what Snape does. Like, not only take over his class whenever he's ill and has to turn into the werewolf, but also for the fact that Snape actually gives him, like, a potion so that way he can actually still have his own mind. Oh, wait, he's right here. But, of course, he doesn't want to talk to us. I'm gonna be turning into a werewolf soon, so you guys better leave. Oh, did I say that out loud? I mean, I just need some rest. So yeah, he'll probably be turning into a werewolf and trying to find something entertaining to do. And I guess by entertaining, he's probably gonna be just jerking off on his werewolf penis or something. Who knows? Okay, I could have swore there was like maybe a chest or something around here. Let me just check. Okay, I guess not, so that was a waste of time. Okay, so I will be cutting ahead whenever I need to actually, like, make this much more shorter.
Ordered us to stand guard on the grand staircase.
Why do they put Slytherins in charge? Yeah, so for some reason all these doors are locked when clearly there should be, like, you know, some sort of class session in them, and right now we only have, like, Ron and Harry because clearly the game's like, oh, we overused Hermione during that challenge, so we'll remove Hermione from that and just keep you with Harry and Ron. Yeah.